So I'm here in southwest Turkey and I'm looking over the bird sanctuary, which is called the Kuş Cenneti, between Fethiye and Çalış beach. And at this time of the year, the end of April, we get quite a few migrating birds. So I'm going to show you some of them and some of the regular birds that are here too. And a few days ago, we got a flock of Ergavani balıkçıl, or what we call the purple heron. And I'm also going to tell you the names of the birds in English and in Turkish.
So most of the footage in this film is in slow motion to give it more clarity. So these birds are similar in size to a grey heron, but striking underbody and wing colours. They're often seen in trees and bushes, but they do look a bit clumsy in them.
Another bird that you see flying through here in flocks at this time of the year is the Çeltikçi, or what we call the glossy ibis.
The glossy ibis's name comes from the shiny wings, which when flying look like polished black leather, and the classic ibis curved bill is unmistakable. Unlike the herons and egrets, the ibis fly with their necks stretched out straight in front of them. This is also true of the spoonbill too.
A few days ago I saw a saz delicesi, which is what we would call the marsh harrier. Beautiful bird.
This harrier is being harassed by a hooded crow. Crows are renowned for attacking birds of prey to scare them off. Marsh harriers can be really difficult to identify because they come in many different colour variations. This is a dark face which can be a youngster or female. We also often see buzzards and the occasional eagles.
And the little egret and the great white egret you get here all year round. And sometimes they try and swallow fish that are a little bit too big for them.
Egrets are common here and you get used to seeing them, but I never get bored of seeing one taking off.
Here's just a few birds you're likely to see throughout the year.
The karabatak or cormorant, kuyruk sallayan or the pied wagtail, and the uzun bacak or what we call the stilt. Often in April you see them in flocks. Uzun bacak in Turkish means long legs, and you can see why.
if you're in Çalış Beach on holiday, you can come down to the end of the beach, and what used to be the Shack restaurant is now the Big Chef, but they've made a platform for bird watching and some information about the birds, and there's even binoculars here, although I'd advise you to bring your own. And they've also got this platform, which is great because it gives you a high viewpoint over the bird sanctuary. If you're very lucky, you might see a flamingo here. And occasionally we get a pelican. One of the birds I find really amusing is the sığır balıkçıl, or what we call the cattle egret. Of course, it's mostly water birds in this area, but you do sometimes see little birds too.
Like the kırlangıç, the swallow, which comes at this time of year. And the küçük kumru, pretty little palm dove.
And then of course, occasionally you get the beautiful little birds like this. But one of the most beautiful sounding birds has got to be the nightingale, or what the Turks call the bulbul.
We also get storks, or what the Turks call the leylek. These storks obviously like to live dangerously. The kingfisher, another one of my favourites. Wonderful to watch. And of course there's so many martyr, or seagulls, all different types here. The main reason there's so many birds in this area is, of course, there's so many fish.
So I hope you've enjoyed this little snippet of nature from here in Fethiye. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you see what we put out next. Thanks for watching.